Today, I want to kind of revisit the CYBERTAKE S2. Earlier this year, I reviewed this product, and what it is, it's actually an outdoor portable air conditioner. And it works very well. Now we're going to actually test it because it's fall going into winter, and I really want to see how hot it gets out of the unit. And I'm not going to use this plug because they actually have something that I think is going to work out a lot better. And it's this right here. This is a DC to DC converter. It is a boost converter, so it boosts a 12 volt source up to the 48 volts that this unit needs to operate. So I'm gonna go ahead and just grab a big old fat 12 volt battery. We're gonna wire this up and we're gonna see how hot this thing actually gets and how much wattage it actually uses. All right, well, I have everything wired up. It only took a couple of minutes. Here is the CYBERTAKE air conditioner slash heater. Here is that boost converter, so it's going to boost up this 12 volt 320 amp hour battery from lit time. It's going to boost it up to the needed 48 volts for this unit right here. So let's go ahead and turn this on. And it is set for 82 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's go ahead and see how high it goes first. 90. Okay, so it goes up to 90 degrees, but that's what the unit is trying to get the room up to, not what's going to be blowing out of the unit. And I do like the fact that when it's on heat mode, this does turn kind of like an orange right here. And let's go ahead and look at the app for the lit time battery. We can see that the state of charge is at 90% and it's currently discharging. It is discharging 37.6 amps, which is roughly 494.8 watts. So basically it's going to discharge 500 watts at a time. So if you have a 100 amp hour battery, you could probably expect to get a little over 2 hours of runtime from this unit. But if you have like a 320 amp hour battery, even though this thing started at 90%, we're still looking at 7 hours and 28 minutes of runtime. So if you have a big 12 volt battery like that, you could possibly have this run all night on this highest setting. All right, I got my thermal camera out, so let's look at how much heat is actually coming off of this unit. All right, and it looks like we are seeing around a max of 136 degrees. And actually, if we look directly into the unit, yeah, we're looking at 138 degrees coming from inside the unit itself. Now you can see back behind it though, it says 49 degrees or 50 degrees Fahrenheit. That is correct because the heat comes out this side, but really cold air comes out on this side over here. So it's really, see, you can see that it's really cooling off the back end. And the reason for that is because this thing is kind of like an air conditioner. So how an air conditioner works is it blows the cold air out this way and then it blows the hot air out in the back where you're supposed to vent it. This is the same thing. It blows the hot air out this way now and it blows the cold air out the back. So you would want to make sure and use the included vents to vent this thing out if it's inside your area, or if it's sitting outside, you'll want to have the vents connected up front with a vent tube going into the area that you want to keep warm. All right, and when it comes to the amount of noise this thing makes, I'm about a foot away from the unit right now. And you can see that if I shut my mouth, we're looking at about 51 decibels. And on this list, that shows kind of like a quiet office building. So not too loud at all. So this was just really a quick update on the CYBERTAKE S2. Not only is it a portable air conditioner, but it is a portable heater. So you can use it all year round for your traveling adventures.